Hello everybody, it's the Generally Good Gamer here, and we're back for another episode with Genel, leveling in Turtle WoW. And we got a lot to do today. I even made a list of things I would like to do. So if you remember from last time we finished the Dead Mines, that was sick. We got a very nice weapon, we got this new wand, Cookies Stirring Rod. We're not going to be using it for stirring at all. Genel only cooks meat-based dishes, no soups, nothing like that. She's got a nice sort of carving knife here. She's going to be working with these snouts at some point. She will be boiling them. She will be, but she won't be stirring. She'll just be leaving it to do its job. So that cookie stirring rod will only be used as a magic wand. Let's have a look. I think we mentioned last time that it looked kind of gnarled, not at all like a stirring rod. But anyway, we'll be using it as a wand only. But we completed 4 Dead Mines quests and also got an unsent letter from the corpse of Edwin Van Cleef on his person. So we'll be handing these in first. What I also realized, guys, is that let's get into the light a little bit here. We actually also got, if you notice, General doesn't have any shoulder pads. We now have shoulder pads. Seer's Mantle. Oh my god. Now that is classic WoW shoulders. They look phenomenal. And General, I mean, these look like some sort of a piece of attire that General would have worn on the catwalk. You know, it is so new that it actually looks awful. Like, it's one of these things that just looks so out there that people are like, is that shit? I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about fashion. Perhaps it's like the height of fashion. Now, Genel is wearing it because it is clearly the height of fashion. So, Genel, good 12 there because you're super excited. We are going to be wearing these height of fashion Seer's Mantle shoulders. Now, great find. Plus 25 armor. Wow, she is a rock. We've also got a few other items here as well. We've got the Blackwater Cutlass. We have these Defias gloves as well. We're going to sell these in the auction house at some point. And we're going to check out the quest for the Turtlewell mount, as apparently you can do that, I think, from level 20 onwards. And we just have to simply do a quest at the... God, I keep blanking on the name of the place. It's the festival that occurs outside Goldshire or Thunderbluff, that festival. So we'll be going there. Hopefully it will be at Goldshire and we can do a simple quest apparently to get the turtle mount. So I hope we'll be able to get that done today as well. But for now, let's hand in our first Dead Mines quest to Brian Stoutmantle. Ill Mage, what business do you have with the People's Militia? Good messenger, you have served your master well. Master? He is not our master. Magistrate Solomon's note pains me to read, but it's obvious he knows not the war which is waged in Westfall, or else he would know better than to expect aid from the militia. If Stormwind had not deserted us as well, we would not have the need for the militia. Take this response to your master and Redbridge Mage, and let him know that my heart is heavy with the loss of good men. He is no master of ours. Okay, so we have that quest. I'm still, every time I come to Grind, I'm here waiting for the quest to follow the Defiance Traitor all the way down to Moonbrook, as I think it's one of those quests where you can only get it once. Sorry, only one player can get it at a time. And we haven't been there at the right time, so unfortunately we haven't been able to get that one done. Right, so that's that quest. Let's head on to handing in the next Defiance quest. And I believe that will be in fact, that wasn't even a Defiance quest. Okay, my bad. That was actually the one to the Redbridge Mountains quest. So, well, cool, we did it. That's fine. We want to go to Stormwind then. We also want to go to Maltimore Guardside. Yes, we know who he is. And 2 more Stormwind. So Maltimore Guardside over here. Right, I like this guy and I love this quest line. The Harvest Golem Mystery quest line. I wonder if this will be the last one, as this Dead Mines quest, to remind you, was to slay the leader of the workshop that are creating these monstrosities, these harvest golems. And we did that, so we'll go back to Maltimore and tell him. Oh, and there's a peace bloom here as well. So one of the things we want to do today is, on my list, which I suppose I can read out to you, is to essentially, we're going to hand in these Westfall quests, then go to Stormwind and hand those quests in. Following that, we're going to have a look for the... Well, we're going to go to the auction house next. And once we've been to the auction house, we will... oh god, there's so many herbs here. In fact, I'm going to leave them because I've got a plan in mind. Yeah, we're going to go to the auction house, sell these items here. Once we've done that, we're going to buy some silverleaf because we have 42 peace bloom, no silverleaf. So this is our limiting factor right now. We're going to buy a load of these, make a lot of potions, and then once we've done that, I think we'll be in good shape to get our alchemy pretty high. Now I'm seeing a lot of yellow spots on the map, so I'm actually very tempted to go off and get a few of these herbs. There's another peace bloom here, so it's a few levels for us. Nice and easy. Well, I mean, it would be, but it seems like it's actually inside of his hut. That is a shame. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, it's round here. Okay, maybe it's not. Can we reach into his house? We can't go into his house, I don't think. Oh, there we are. Jenel has this extremely... she can see through walls, that's what I'm trying to say. And she just saw through that wall with her high elf vision and grabbed a hold of that herb. I mean, she's not just got see-through vision, she's also got the ability to clip through walls. High elves are magic, I tell you that. Right, Maltimore, we're back. Westfall, once land of prosperity, now nothing more than a wasteland. The dead mines, interesting. I'm glad that you made it out alive. With their leader dead, I can focus on rewiring the remaining golems. That, and finding the person responsible for all of this. We're not done. Oh, fantastic. There's more to this. That is an incredible reward. Safety ramps, 2 stamina, 2 intellect, 5 nature resistance. Oh my god. I'm excited about that. And a ding, level 21. Ugh, we are getting up the ranks now. 21, and we still haven't even got our spells for level 20. So that is going onto the list, guys. Okay, adding to the list. Leveling. Spells. Fantastic. When you were gone, I spoke with Hewin about this mysterious note. It turned out, as I expected, that it is some kind of cipher. Worry not, as he recognized it. Go back to Sentinel Hill and talk with him. He will explain it better than I can. Finally, we are getting closer to delivering vengeance upon those who wronged the people of Westfall. Okay, so back to Christopher Hewin then. We can do that. Right. Should I just half? I think I will, yeah. I can't be bothered to run back down. And Jenel, her legs are tired. I mean, she also had a really busy weekend. Her weekend was, exceptional, to be honest. She was doing a lot of gymnastics, stretching. She's trying out for this new competition. Although she does her mage work, and that's her primary drive, she's also trying out for this new competition. She wants to be accepted by this team. And so it's tryouts coming up in a few weeks' time. So essentially she's been doing a lot of stretching, a lot of practicing her moves that she did oh so long ago. And anyway, so she's been doing a lot of that limbering up. She's just a bit tired, so any chance to take a half, to take a flight path, she'll be right on it. Anyway, Christopher Hewin. The times are tough, but there's always opportunity for business. Great job with those golems. Stopping the Defiance and whatnot. You and Maltimore did more for these lands than the People's Militia have ever done, and no one will know about your exploits. Such are the whims of history, pal. But you didn't come here for a friendly talk, eh? So about this cipher, I don't read it, but my dear colleague, Franklin Amar, who lives in Lakeshire, used the same cipher when trading with Defiance. Don't look at me like that. It was him, not me. I would never ever trade with these vile people. Regardless, he will be able to read it for you. He will probably need some convincing, you can do it for sure. Since you're going to Lakeshire, could you please ask about my damn shipment? Human, we'll do that. We'll ask about your shipment and talk this Franklin Hamar in Lakeshire. Or as their magistrate Solomon would say, Lackshire. Okay, we'll do that. So here we are at the auction house. We have a few things to sell. Okay. We're going to buy herbs first of all. So what was it we needed? It was silverleaf, right? Yeah, silverleaf. Let's buy 2 stacks of silverleaf. Then finally this pattern. Red wool. Oh god, that sells for nothing. We'll just sell that. Can't be asked. Okay, I think we're good. I kind of want to look at some usable items for us as well. Like Jell, she likes the fit. She cares a lot about the fit rather. So let's just see what we've got going for us in terms of cloth items. Most expensive, obviously. I think actually what we do need is a waist. Okay, 4 intellect, 4 spirit, that's very nice. Bright belt. Yeah, these are all nice. So let's go by level. 3 stamina, 5 intellect. God, that's nice. But how does it look? Oh, it looks alright. Understated, but I'm liking it. Still got nothing on our red linen sash that we have currently. Take a look at that. But it might do. Bright belt. Ooh, that's a strong buckle there. I'm going to go for... Ooh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Little gem in there. General likes that, but she also likes the 5 intellect. But this does have a gem in it. So she's going to go for the gemmed belt. There we go. Nicer and gentle. What else do we need? Let's have a look at our character pane. We would like... She's never getting rid of that headpiece. It's going to have to take something special to get rid of that headpiece. So she'll stay with that for a while longer. Forever a lovely rose. From her best friend Malvina Sunblade. Okay, well I think we're happy with that belt. We've got 2 stacks of herbs as well. General is doing well. Hello, fruit sellers. Hello. Gosh, you're a large lady there, Lisa Jenkins. Very large. For WoW players, I don't know of any other WoW players that have your rotundness. Okay. Because it is true that WoW is kind of a slim place. Everyone is either ripped fuck or, you know, just a nice normal build. You don't see anyone on the extremes. Even the homeless people in certain towns, they're all fairly well fed by the looks of it, but not as well fed as Lisa Jenkins. Okay, Mage Quarter next when I get our new spells. And I think as well there'll be an alchemist around there, so we can make sure that we get our alchemy up a few levels.
Need help?
Let's find out where the alchemist is actually. It's right here. The alchemist is right here. So let's do that now. We can also buy some more empty vials from them. In the meantime, if I just run past it, I may have done so. No, that's the tailoring place. Oh, we've got a quest up here. Colin Moran. Travelers keep asking me about the Stone Talon Mountains. Who keeps asking you? You are in such a weird location. I would never have come to talk to you if you didn't have an exclamation mark over your head. It seems to be a popular place for adventure. It doesn't matter if you're seeking wyvern, elementals, or you have business with the Venture Co. Within the Charred Vale, deep in Stone Talon, there used to be a species of basilisk, whose scales, when ground to dust, made a wonderful reagent for some spells I've created. Those basilisks still live. I would love to have a few of their scales. Take your time, it is no rush, but I can pay well. Ooh, nice wand. But you know what? Not as good as ours. Not as good as ours, Colin. But thank you for the knowledge. We may head out to Stone Town at some point, although it is a long way away. In fact, it's a very red quest as well. Okay, so the alchemist is here, perhaps? It's a hatter. An expert tailor. Hatter. What do you sell? Oh, hats. How interesting. I never would have known that. Now, where is this alchemist that I would have run past? Okay, maybe it was on the right-hand side. Oh, here we are. Alchemy needs. There you are, General. You won't forget that in the future, will you? Right, let's begin with... Oh, we can make a weak troll's blood potion. We can get the recipe for that. Fantastic. We will get that. Thank you, Telathir. Let us buy a few supplies. We want some empty vials. Okay, we'll buy some more when we need it. But for now, let's have a look. What level do we get lesser healing? That's 55. So if we make a load of minor healing up to level 55, then I'm thinking we'll be in a good place to continue leveling. It is nice to have a few more of these consumables to hand. These are nice as well, though. These weak troll's blood potions. 2 health every 5 seconds. It doesn't sound like much, but these potions make Genel look pro. To anyone looking on, they hover over her character page and they see all the buff she's got going on. They're going to be like, wow, this girl, she is clearly an expert. But little do they know that this is her second career. Reference there to the first episode's name, title. Right, let's make this here as well. So what do we need for that? We need mage roll. No, so we have no chance really for now. So let's keep going these minor healing potions. Let's actually make a few weak troll's blood potions as well. We can make more of those than we can minor healing, so more efficient. In fact, what else can he train us in? Minor rejuve. Oh, there we go. Lesser healing potion. Fantastic. That's nice. Elixir of minor fortitude as well. Quite a few nice things here. Right, so the more Briarthorn we have now, the more lesser healing potions we can make. As we need minor healing potion and Briarthorn for this recipe. I'm thinking it's a trip to the auction house again. Trip to the auction house and a few Briarthorn it will be. Now what should I go for here? Either Elixir of Minor Fortitude or Weak Troll's Blood. Is it an either or could I make a couple of each? Can we use both at the same time? Now that's the question. Let's make one of these two and try it out. So we've got, if we pop this on, can we also pop on a Weak Troll's Blood potion? Oh my god, we can. In that case, we are making some more of these Elixirs of Minor Fortitude. Right, let's go to El Sharin. No, we won't. Oh, she opens the portal to Alath, alas. We need to remember this because at some point we will want to go back. But she doesn't offer us training. Maybe she looks down on us because we are also a high elf and she's somewhat envious. She sees General's beauty and she's like, no, I'm not going to enhance you any further. You are already too much to even look at. Maginor Dumas, will you train us? You will. Amplify magic. Increases damage taken from spells by up to 15 and healing spells up to 30. Okay. Remove lesser curse. Oh, nice. We can start decursing. Very good. Blink. We are going to be blinking constantly, I tell you that. And there we go. As I thought, a new conjure water. Vacation. No way. That's fantastic. That allows us to get our mana back super quick. So similar to our Kelderai meditation, we have another ability to get mana back. And I think it'd be used in combat as well, which is good. Mana shield, so we can have a bit of a health sort of shield there, which takes or costs mana if we get hit with it on. A new polymorph. Does that increase the amount of time? Yep, from 20 to 30 seconds. Increased duration. New fireball, fire ward as well, so that'd be good in certain situations. Blizzard. Oh, that's the AoE that I've been after. Fantastic. We have an arcane and a fire one. We now have a frost one too. New frost armor, always good. And God, our what do they call it? The thing that we use all the time. Our bread and butter. That's the one. Frostbolt. A new frostbolt. Fantastic. Right, let's put these things on our bars. Okay, we're set up for now. These look horribly messy to me and too cramped. Perhaps at some point we'll have to get an add-on for bars. But General, you are strong. You have all these new abilities. You just crammed a lot of new stuff into your brain super quickly, actually. That didn't take you a long time. You just sort of talked to that Magister and gleaned a tremendous amount and wrote down all the new spells in your spell book. You're a fast study, as they say. Okay, so I presume that these are over in the Dwarven District. So Dwarven District times 2 times 3, and then Barras Alexston. We can do Barras Alexston first. We know Barras. So let's go to him. Okay. Oh, another quest has turned up. Brother Christoph. What is he to say for himself?
What can I do for you?
I'm giving a speech on the fortitude of spirit. I'd like to recite passages from a particular book on metallurgy. The Stresses of Iron. A copy of this book should be in the Royal Library within Stormwind Keep. Can you retrieve it for me? If so, then may the blessings of the light be with you. The Royal Library is very large, but the head librarian, Milton Sheaf, knows each spell like it was his own son. Speak to him. He'll retrieve the book for you. Christoph, or Brother Christoph, we can do that, but the thing is that our quest log is pretty full. Would you mind if we did that quest for you in a minute? No, I need you to do it now. Okay, we'll do it for you now then. Thank you very much. We will go to Stormwind Library, and our quest log was full. Gosh, if only in Turtle WoW they had removed that, I would have been very happy. Barras Lexton, we're back. Do you remember us? Yes. Is there something I can help you with? Do you remember us? Edwin Van Cleef, you say? I would as much expect a letter from my dead grandmother. So you killed him then? Pardon me in saying, but I'm somewhat surprised. He was a peerless fighter in his younger years. Let's see what he finds that need to write to me after about all these years. Edwin, I see the years haven't changed you a bit. An idealist as ever, and a romantic. He doesn't care who he hurts, General. Revenge has consumed him. But then, I'm not sure I can blame him. Van Cleef and I were members of the Stonemasons Guild. Our main project was to rebuild Stormwind after the war. When we had finished our duties, we were cheated. The nobles refused to pay us for our work. Some of the more senior of the stonemasons were offered governmental jobs, but Van Cleef refused it out of loyalty to all the stonemasons. He led a riot and left the city swearing revenge. His lieutenant, Basil Thread, might know more about Van Cleef's plans. He's being held prisoner in the stockade. Speak with Warden Bellwater in the stockade. But Barras, do you remember us? He won't even look us in the eye. What did we do to hurt him so? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, cool. So this quest actually does continue into the stockades. That is good to know. Before we go there, we actually want to get rid of some of these quests that we have. You know, our quest log is very full. So let's head over to the Dwarven District and hopefully complete some of these quest lines. Right, are you all ready for some gnomish voices? I am not. I haven't prepared this. I haven't done my voice stretching exercises, I suppose. My vocal cords haven't been warmed up. Right, okay. Have you found the gnome sprockle spot, General? Well done, General. Thanks to you, Gnome Regan is one step closer to its day of liberation. Thank you. Oh, and that's it. Oh my gosh, fantastic. I'm just going to read this in my head to find out if this is required that we pick this up now. So, I think we've already read this one through. They want us to go to Gnome Regan, so we're not going to pick this one up just yet because we haven't got the room for it. So if you don't mind, Shani, we will come back to you at some point. Don't worry, we will be doing this quest in Gnome Regan, but not just yet. That's okay. We have so many people needing our services. Yeah, fine. Okay, thanks, Shani. Okay, we will talk to Wilder Thistlenettle. There were thieves everywhere. It was horrible. The cave came down on us. I think the mining company is all dead, including my brother, the foreman. Oh, brother. Did you find any sign of my brother? Is there any hope after all this time? My suspicions were correct. My poor brother. Well, thank you for bringing this some conclusion to this mystery, even if the conclusion was grim. We will keep our feet on the ground. Were you able to retrieve any of my old co-workers' miners' union cards? Thank you for collecting these, General. Your efforts will help bring peace to the dead in the wake of this tragedy. I will see to it that the families are notified. God, you have a coarse voice there, Wilder. Very coarse voice. We will see you soon too. Okay. Good. Glad that we finished those 2 quest lines. Gives us a bit more space. We've got space for 3 more quests. Fantastic. Right, on to the next quest. Speaking of Fortitude, Stormwind Library. Okay. Let us speak to Milton Sheath about the book, The Stresses of Iron. Metallurgy. Ah, yes. We have many books on the subject, and are happy to aid Brother Christoph with his speech. Now, which particular book was it the good brother needed? Stresses of Iron? Yes, I know the book. Quite a good one, written by the dwarven miner Margulf Blagon. A few decades ago, he spent most of his time deep in the mountains of Casmodan digging ore. Smart fellow. But where was I? Oh yes, The Stresses of Iron. I'm afraid the book was moved to the Northshire Abbey. The caretaker of the Abbey's library, Brother Paxton, wanted to make a copy of the book for his own shelves. But that was months ago. I wonder why it's taking him so long. Okay, well, we'll go talk to Brother Paxton and hurry him along. Hopefully he hasn't lost the book. Oh, what was this one here, this repeatable quest? A library script. I think we've already looked at this before. Making copies of various tomes and writings available to the public. You bring me a library script and I can give you a copy of one of the available books. I don't know when that will occur, but good, I suppose. I don't really know anything about that. Okay, so another quest line we have here, Brother Paxton. Interesting.